Welcome back to another day here on the Winter's Lorcana channel. I haven't used the intro in a few videos, hope you guys missed it, but today we're going to be looking at Zach Bivens' top 4 in the, what was it, the North America versus Europe, I think is what it was. Yeah. My friend Gambit, who you guys probably all famously know keeps losing all the wheels of fortune at the ends of these videos, sent me the list. Like I've said in previous videos, I don't particularly keep track of content on the internet of what other creators are doing in what tournaments, but I have good friends like Gambit who does keep track of those things and has sent me this list to check out. And I am looking at it, and my very first thought is, man, this looks awfully similar to what Gambit's been playing lately. Getting a sneaking suspicion of where his lists may be coming from. I have played against a similar list thanks to Gambit, and let me tell you, it is quick, fast, and in a hurry. This deck gains lore very quickly. It doesn't seem like it might on the surface, but it is fast to just rack up the points. Now, I don't know if this exact version will be nearly as quick as the version Gambit has been running. I do notice a few differences. His runs the Gontus, for example, that quest for 4, I believe. A couple of little differences like that, but it seems like a really quick, fast-paced deck. And more notably, hope this isn't spoiling anything for my friend Frostbite, who's a part of the Forbidden Mountain crew. Way back before the Vegas DLC, they were homebrewing a list very similar to this. Obviously, there's some differences. Back before the Vegas DLC, there weren't Calhouns, for example, right? There weren't Diablos. Like, these guys just didn't exist. White Rose wasn't a part of their list. Genie wasn't part of, like, these cards just weren't available. The biggest difference I've seen between this list and the list that they'd come up with, which again, very quick, fast, and in a hurry, is there's no Bell's Library. We have a Bell, which wasn't in their list, but no Bell's Library. I almost think, and I could be wrong, you know, I've said this before, I'm not a professional deck builder champion. I'm great at building decks, not a proven champion by any stretch of the imagination, but I do feel like this list would do really well with a Bell's Library. One of the key ingredients to the Bell's Library was all these little guys that draw cards when something happens to them, when they die, when they get banished. You get to draw multiple cards off the Bell's Library, and it's a fantastic way to get yourself back in the game. You can go from no hand to a full hand very quick, just based on these guys alone. And with the inclusion of Diablo, that's just even more prevalent. So I don't know, this list could actually benefit from that. I don't know, I haven't played this just yet. We're gonna jump in and check him out, and maybe, just maybe, there's actually a way to improve this, because yeah, it's really tough when you're like, oh man, my opponent got to 14 lore in 4 turns and now they got a full hand that I have to deal with. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, should be fun. Every day for the month of December, I will be giving away some awesome prizes to you guys. I've built custom packs of 10 cards each that contain 6 to 7 rare cards, 1 to 3 super rares, and 1 legendary. Then, starting on the 28th, I will be giving away the 4 grand prizes: a Lorcana Stitch gift set as prize 4, 4 copies of the Dragonfire DLC promo as prize 3, 1 booster box of Azurite Sea plus a random Lorcana playmat as prize 2, and the grand prize will be an Enchanted Yzma and an Enchanted Wreck-It Ralph. All you need to do to win one of the custom packs is be a subscriber here on YouTube and leave a comment on and share each day's latest upload, including this video. To enter to win one of the 4 grand prizes, you'll need to join my Patreon at the $25 tier, which will be linked in the description below. Now, let's jump in and see if we can't win a few. Oh, going second. Of course, cursed to go second. Ooh, look at that though. All right. So this is something I've actually learned now that I've just like seen it happen. I've learned this where if you go first, you're technically supposed to do your mulligan before your opponent makes any decisions, right? So they're supposed to be like, oh, I'm going to put 4 cards back, which is what they did, and draw 4 cards. And now I'm going second. So I'm the one that gets to go, oh, I've seen that you've done 4. Let me decide what I want to do. I never actually realized that. I'm always very quick in paper to be like, whether or not I'm going first or second, I'm just very quickly like, oh, this card's going back, this card's going back, this card's going back. And yeah, you're not supposed to do it like that, apparently. That's a thing. I did not know that. All right, now actually looking at the hand, it looks good. Like, I don't know what I'm hoping to see, but the deck looks good. I'm seeing some obvious inking. I got a curve 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drops. into a glorious 4-drop. It seems good. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it and figure out what I like, what I don't like. Starting with a Hidden Cove, Inked a Pirate's Life. Okay, so Inked Pirate's Life playing Hidden Cove. We're on red-green. You guys know me by now. I've definitely been on the bandwagon of playing against yesterday's previous deck, just to showcase him a little more. But we're gonna go ahead and ink you. We're gonna play you. We're gonna pass the turn. Could be a mistake inking the 1-drop. I may want to go super wide. We will see. Now, I have another conundrum. Do I want to deal with the Hidden Cove? They didn't go into the Diablo realm, which is really good for us. This doesn't actively gain them any lore, so it's not a huge threat. But it does mean Calhoun doesn't trade with Queen of Hearts, or it does trade with Queen of Hearts. That's the issue. It does trade instead of surviving with only 1 damage on it. So, we will see. How do I want to play this? I'm getting a lot of uninkables, so I'm unfortunately going to be forced to ink some of these things. I think Calhoun's just a stronger play here. I do not want to draw the card off of Broom. But do I want a quest? Do I want to challenge? Both seem not great considering Queen of Hearts takes it out. I think I just simply pass. Alright, gonna make me discard. I think we can get rid of a genie just because it's uninkable. I don't want to get caught in that. Alright, I don't want to give up another genie. So instead we're gonna get rid of a crab. Because I do like the idea of now I can take out the queen and then I can effectively heal Calhoun. Let's ink you. Let's get the challenge in. I'll survive because of the resist. We'll gain the 2 lore. I will quest here. And now I am going to play Fox. We will first do Fox's ability, bounce the Calhoun, and now I will sack the Broom. Draw some more cards. Okay. And let's get the damage on the Cove. Don't forget your Foxes have Rush. I just about did. There's a Diablo. Good thing I have Genie, and I'm about to destroy the Cove. So I just have to ink the Smee. I'm getting a lot of uninkables here. But Genie will deal with the Diablo. I will finish off this Cove. So unless I got another Cove, Genie can deal with the Diablo, which is fantastic. There's only 14 uninkables. I'm surprised. We've seen 5 uninkables so far. Maui coming down. And bouncing Genie. That's a great way to make Diablo draw you some extra cards. I mean, I think I have to play Genie because if we can turn off Diablo, if we can get rid of that, then their ability to draw back into the game is very low. I was thinking maybe I'd do a double drop here. You know, a 2 cost and a 3 cost, but I think Genie just has to come down. If that's the case, I'm going to ink Smee. We're going to play Genie. Draw the extra card. That's a really good card for us too. That'll get rid of Diablo without actually having to attack it. Brawl. Okay. So I won't be able to get rid of Diablo again. They're top decking very well. That's fine. Keep the ink rolling. Let's do Rabbit. Draw a card. Let's get Calhoun down. Pass the turn. They're going to get even more. Our card draw ability is unfortunate with them still having Diablo in play. We need to nip that in the bud real quick. Oh, man. They're finding all the answers. I'm telling you, this red green it's good. It has some moves. Now, we do get to actually get rid of the Diablo. Let's go ahead and exert something. It doesn't really matter. I will go ahead and get rid of you. Let's go ahead. Oop, not ink. Or not play. I want to challenge. I want to get rid of... let's get rid of the Hey Hey. They don't have Shift Ursula in those colors. Gain the 2 lore. If they want to get rid of Calhoun, they'll have to throw Maui at it, which is a trade. We like that. And then I think I'm just inking and playing another Calhoun. And I'll quest with Rabbit. It's also a trade with Maui, which is great. And then we get to draw more cards off of it. They're getting way back into this game. Their card draw has... They were very fortunate in their ability to just nuke all of our answers. Perfect answers for them. Now he's gone. We get to draw another card. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Let's see. So I could Calhoun away the Ursula, play the Bell, move the damage to Goofy, finish off Goofy. Alright, let's do that. This gains me some lore. I can quest here. What I like about this, it does keep my hand empty, so I get to play everything out. We're going to select you, we're going to grab your 2 damage, and we're going to put it there. But it turns off their discard ability. They're not going to be able to draw more cards. So everything they got... Oh, well, of course. Never mind. Now they're in a much superior position to us. Would have liked to have had Pete last turn. There's a Diablo. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Man, talk about having just everything you need when you need it. That is fantastic for them. I'm proud of this deck we put together. Because it's doing some work. Okay. They are out of gas. I like that. Let's play the rabbit. Draw an ink. Yeah, draw an ink. Pass the turn. Diablo's an issue. Diablo's just an issue. I wish I could get my Diablos when I was playing that deck. It certainly makes it a lot more efficient. Alright. Alright, we gotta take out the Ursula. There's another one. Okay, I could take out both Ursulas. That's great. I could take out both Ursulas, or I could take out Diablo. Diablo does need to go as well. Let's get rid of you. Ursula or Diablo. Ursula or Diablo. Ursula or Diablo. I'm gonna get rid of Diablo. Quest and draw a card. Okay. Trade you up. Love that for me. Okay. So far, so good. Not upset by that at all. Do really like that too. Oh, this is sudden chill, of course. Makes sense. Gotta let me draw a card so I can discard it. Okay. So, Pete dies no matter who he attacks. Let's get the least amount of damage on the white rose as we can. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then these would both have to attack it to get rid of it, so not a bad position. They get a top deck first. Prince John, that's a pretty good top deck. Just for the questing capability. Let's see what we can get. That's pretty good too. Alright, we start getting rid of these things. Quest here. Would love for it to draw a card. Would hate for them to have drawn discard. Okay. We're gonna get the challenge. We are gonna get the challenge. They don't have a discard this time. That's really good. Okay, so now I get to quest. Play the fox. Get rid of the Diablo. Play the goat. Play the more superior of the one. It's gonna gain more lore than this thing, potentially. Alright, that's a bad top deck for them. They had a lot of really good answers, but we are going to just rapidly close this game now. Yep, quest and quest. Wow, that was some good back and forth. That was some really good back and forth. They had a lot of answers for us early, and just the fact that we're able to just come back from that is wild. All right, let's win it with the goat. Heck yeah. Okay, what a great, fantastic game. A lot of back and forth there. Second again. Okay. All right, if we learn anything from game one, the curve is really nice. Let's put these two back. Let's see, the inked Madam played a broom. Which mim? Which mim? The fox. Okay, that's good. Oh, which one's better, Diablo or Chernobog? They both certainly have their spot. This is gonna quest, and then they're gonna play a character and draw a card. It should quest first. Can't guarantee that the opponent will quest with it. But let's ink you. Let's play. Ooh. Ooh. Let's play the one that actually does damage. Alright, the Inktable did the quest. I do expect a character. Yep. Alright. Well, I'm glad we got Chernobog down. That does disable the Flynn. I will quest with you. We could be seeing a fox come down, so that's a thing. I will not banish you. Let's ink a thing. If we're going to see a fox, I think I want to have a snake. Okay. We're going to ink you. We're going to play the snake. That'll disable a fox. Counter. Fox won't be able to attack. This is all I'm trying to say, is if they play a fox. They won't be able to attack anything. Alright, we're staying dominant here. Not a big enough threat to sing these, unfortunately. I think we're going to go Pete. Just to have a big enough body to sing this. Then I won't have to worry about a Flynn in the future. I will quest. I'm happy to trade it with a fox. That still ensures we have a dominant threat. Okay, no fox. Alright, so far so good. So far so good. Ink again, play a genie. Draw a card. Let's just keep the questing going. Alright, so this deck notably is a bit slower on the lore gain. Of course, I keep finding myself needing to ink my lore gainers when they enter play. So there's a trade I was hoping for. That's a solid follow-up. Alright, we're going to ink you. Let's go ahead and exert you. You can challenge it down. Keeping an eye on that. We could see Maui from them potentially. In which case, I think I want to keep a Pete. I got 2 evasive threats a Maui can't swing into. Okay, not upset by that. I have a lot of removal. I have all of the removal. They didn't ink, which is great, so I'm still safe from a B prep. And I think I'm still inking, honestly. We're just gonna quest out. Now I'm not so scared of a Maui. I got a lot of threats. If they attack this, I have a bell to do the extra 2 damage to a potential Maui. Alright, next turn is a be prepared turn. We have to be prepared for that. Okay. I think I am going to blow up the Madame Medusa. Force them kind of into a B prep. Get rid of that. If I challenge it out and they B prep, I mean, they're getting the card either way. If I don't challenge it, I get the extra lore, but then I leave the door open for them to do bounce shenanigans. But I think that's fine, because starting at 10, going to 15, I believe. Even with the B prep, it's pretty good. Alright, and then I will hold the rest of my cards close to my chest. There's the quest. Oh, it's a challenge. Okay, so that's indicative of not a B prep. And they had a B prep anyway? What the heck? What was that? Okay. Sure. I want to play them all. I want to play all of them. Let's start with you. Draw a card. Let's play you. Pass. Alright, I believe their deck has 2 B preps in it, so the odds of a second one are a lot slimmer. Okay, so I could drop you, take out the Flid, which is probably what I should do. I will not banish you. We're closer to victory than it would seem. So we're just gonna quest here. Genie can't defeat an Elsa. Room's probably just gonna die here. I can't ink and play something. So I will just pass the turn. I'll leave this potential. I can always ink one of these and do one of these. I do expect a challenge from Genie, because we're so high up on lore. Okay, Rabbit has survived. Let's just go ahead and quest with you. Let's play a Fox. Let's draw another card. Let's ink a thing. Play another. Alright, I do have lethal in play. And I got a pretty solid grip here. It makes me feel pretty confident. We will sack the rabbit, draw an additional card. If I have to sacrifice something, we'll sacrifice something that draws me a card. Goat is lethal. Okay. Alright, they're all sideways and they're practically out of ink here. There it is, that's game. We are just straight up lethal. Quest, play goat, game is over. Yeah, that's what I expected from this deck. It's great at controlling, it draws a ton of cards, and then it just closes games really quick. Oh, they had 3 B preps in the deck. Okay, and they happen to have a few more. Well, we played around that swimmingly. I didn't even consider Sisu. My goodness. Yeah, still all worked out for us. And as always, we have to spin the wheel to see who's gonna win some free cards today. This is all the commenters. 33 of you. Fantastic. That's why we get double winners, because 33, that's pretty great. Those are good odds. 1 in 33 to win. Now, obviously, there's still the grand prizes coming up at the end of the month. 4 grand prizes. If you want to have a chance to win one of those guys, you do have to be a Patreon member at the $25 tier before I do the drawing. Link is in the description down below. Let's go ahead and shuffle this up a bunch and spin it to see who today's winner is going to be. Will it be Gambit? It's kind of a long-running joke at this. Oh my god, is it going to be Gambit? It's about freaking time. It's about freaking time. My goodness. Okay. Congratulations, Gambit. You finally won. I guess you can quit participating. What are the odds you'd ever win another one, huh? Congratulations, my friend. Well, you don't have to do all the special stuff. I'll just see you tonight when I come play at the locals. So, that's a thing. I'll let you know then. So you're going to know before this video goes out. So, spoilers. That's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow.